Okay, so this is a data center, and for running a data center you require servers. For running a data center you require storage. For running a data center we need security, database. So we need all these components, right? So over here, if you see in this picture, everything which you see in this data center, we have to purchase each and everything, guys. And for managing this thing, you need network administrators, system administrators, and a whole lot of bunch of team is required for over here, right? So managing this thing is not, okay, a small thing. Managing a data center, okay, and running your servers with huge configurations, okay, is required for having this setup done, right? So when I say, when you are running this setup, okay, you are having so many servers, networks, data centers. When you are managing these many things, okay, if I tell you, if you are moving to cloud, you no need to purchase a single server, no need to purchase a single storage, no need to purchase a single network cable also, guys. And you will not even have any power consumptions bills also. If you are moving to cloud, you no need to maintain and manage all these things over here, guys. Okay, now this is an older way of handling the things. This is an older way of running your servers. This is called as a legacy setup now. Okay, so this is an older way of managing your servers. Okay, this is a previous generation method where you are managing servers over here like this. Now we have moved to cloud. Okay, and what are the benefits of moving to cloud? Let me show you that why companies are moving to cloud. Okay, so these are the major reasons, and there are three important reasons that why a company is moving to cloud, guys. Okay, one is speed, the second is scale, and the third is economics. So let us understand these things in detail, that what is speed and what is scale and what is economics, right? So if you see in this previous data center setup, okay, where you are managing your servers physically, in this setup, guys, if you are completing a project within 6 months, let us assume you have certain project, okay, you have a project for completing your Snapdeal website, okay, or you got some other project, okay, where you want to develop a mobile app. Suppose it takes 6 months for doing that job. If you are doing the same job and if you are moving to cloud, if you see the speed over here, right, you will be completing that project within 3 months only. Okay, so instead of completing the project within 6 months, you will be completing the projects within 3 months only over here. So that is the faster race and faster ratio of handling the things. Okay, so in a year, if you are completing 2 projects, which means in a year you are running 2 projects, but over here when you are moving to cloud, in 1 year you can complete 4 projects, right? Because in 3 months you are completing the project. Okay, so there is a faster delivery. Okay, delivering your projects is a bit faster, right? You are no longer doing a slower delivery, you are doing a faster delivery over here, right? We are giving the projects and we are ending up with giving the projects a but more good and efficient and faster speed, guys. That is what cloud is giving you, right? And next, if coming to scale, if you see this in this data center, for example, you have purchased 100 GB server, guys. Okay, you have purchased 100 GB server and you have installed in this data center and it is running fine, right? And if you want to increase that 100 GB to 200 GB, you have to purchase hard disk from the market, right? And you have to attach it to your server, right? If you want to increase your laptop storage, what you will do, you will purchase more hard disk from the market and you will attach it to your laptop storage, right? So if you want to increase the capacity, what you will do over here, you will first purchase it and then you will attach it to your server, or then you will attach it to your laptop, right? In the older setup. Now if you see in this setup, okay, when you are seeing in the cloud, when you are seeing the scale, okay, you are purchasing it at later point. First you are attaching the configuration over here, you know. If you want to increase the storage, or if you want to increase the RAM, or if you want to increase the capacity of your database, anything which you are doing, immediately it will be done, guys. There is no waiting at all, right? And not only adding up, guys, let me tell you one more very important point. Suppose you have purchased 100 GB server, okay, and you are actually using 50 GB only, and you have purchased 100 GB server. So remaining 50 GB is not in use, right? Remaining 50 GB is not in use, but still you have purchased it. Okay, it is not spending efficiently because you need only 50 GB. You have taken 100 GB, remaining 50 GB is not used efficiently over here, right? So you have paid more cost over here in this setup, right? Costing wise, this maintenance and managing this will be costly, the legacy infrastructure setup, right? But if you see in the cloud, okay, if you have taken 100 GB server also, if it is not utilizing that remaining 50% or 50% storage, you will not be paying for that what you are not using. So how much you are using, if you are using 50%, if you are using 50 GB, it will be charging on that 50 GB only, right? It is not like you have purchased 100 GB server and you are using 50 GB also, you have to pay for 100 GB, right? But over here in the cloud, whatever capacities is there and whatever you are using, okay, on bill will be there on whatever resources you are using, guys. You are using 50 GB, you have to pay only for that 50 GB only. You will not be paying more over here. Okay, right now if you see on the economic side, it gives you lower cost, guys. Okay, so compared to AWS, compared to Google Cloud, and compared to any other clouds, Azure will be giving you the lowest cost in terms of servers, guys. Okay, if you take any server, okay, on AWS or on Google Cloud or any other clouds, if you see, they will be giving you that server for $100, but micro Azure will be giving you the same server with around $50 only. There is a huge cost difference between other clouds and these clouds, but don't think that they are compromising at security. Highly secure environment. Azure gives you the same server, Azure gives you same features, and Azure gives you more same security, but it will give you with lesser cost. Okay, why it is able to give you with lesser cost, guys? Because Azure Azure is a product of which company, guys? Azure is a product of Microsoft, guys. Azure is a product of Microsoft. Okay, and you know that Microsoft is right now the world's richest company. Okay, I no need to say this thing, all of you know that Microsoft is the world's richest company, right? And if you see onto the Microsoft, right, so whenever you are learning some, okay, technology or the tools, guys, you have to pick up a tool which is very much from a bigger company. So Azure is right now from the Microsoft platform, and Microsoft is right now the world's richest company. You have to select a tool which is being there from a biggest company, guys. Now the Azure which you are seeing over here, it would be leading in the market for the next 20 to 25 years, guys. Okay, because it is giving a backup from Microsoft, and Microsoft is able to give you that servers for lesser cost because it is already the richest company. If they are getting the less profit also, there is no problem for them. They are getting less profit from one server, but they will distribute these servers to thousands of companies. So their strategy is to give it for lesser price but give it to more number of customers, so their profit margin will be more. Okay, they are selling it for lesser price. Okay, no doubt they are selling it for lesser price, but they are selling it to more number of customers. That is the reason why Azure is trending so much in the market. Okay, that is the reason why Azure is trending so much in the market, guys. Why it is trending so much in the market? Because they are giving it for lesser cost, but they are giving it for thousands of companies, and the thousands of companies will be added to lakhs of companies in the next couple of months only. Okay, so how it is able to give for lesser cost? Because it is a product of Microsoft, guys, and Microsoft gives it for you for the lesser cost, but it sells to more number of companies, right? And it has a backing of Microsoft over here, and that product will be surviving very much longer in the market. So Azure will be there in the market for the next 20 years. I'm telling the minimum number. Obviously it will be running for more than that number also, right? So when you are having all these benefits over here, okay, especially when you are, okay, handling the cloud and managing the cloud, So with these benefits, guys, you will not be using any legacy setup. If companies want to use the infrastructure like this, okay, so this is our legacy setup, right? So they are using cloud now, okay, because you are getting more speed, more scale. Even though it is giving you more features, it is charging you less. In terms of costing, it will be less, guys. Okay, so if you are running this legacy infrastructure, if you're running your data centers like this, you will be paying more, and companies doesn't want to pay more, they want to pay less and they want to get more profit, right? So that is the reason they are again moving to cloud. Obviously you are getting more speed, more benefits, more advantages, more security, even then you are paying lesser cost compared to the older method, right? Now if I come to Azure services over here, guys, whenever you see the term services over here, understand it as a facilities. Okay, so we have some Azure facilities which is provided from our Azure side, guys. So Azure gives you some facilities, and what kind of facilities it gives you, guys? It gives you compute facility, it gives you data services facility, and it gives you network facility. Okay, so what is compute over here? Compute is nothing but servers, guys. Azure gives you some servers. Okay, whatever maybe the configuration you want, guys, 100 GB server or 200 GB server or 500 GB server. So whatever server you need, Azure will give you that server to you. Azure will provide that server to you. And if you need databases, if you need storages, if you need hard disk, if you need, okay, any storage SSDs, it will be providing you over here in data services. Okay, so it gives you servers, it gives you storage, and it gives you network also, right? And if I want, okay, let me show you that how big the Azure network is. Okay, I'll show you a sample Azure network over here, right? If you see this section, guys, you will come to know that how bigger the Azure network is, guys. Okay, we have the Azure data center on almost all the countries over here, guys. Okay, in US we have a Azure data center, in London we have Azure data center, in Australia we have Azure data center, in India also we have Azure data center. And how they are connecting to these data centers, they have laid their own cables underneath the sea, guys. They have laid their own cables. Actually, they are not taking it from any other company, they are laying their own cables. It is Microsoft, and because Microsoft is capable of laying their own cables, right? Because they are spending billions of dollars, guys. No other company will spend this much money. No other company will spend this much money, guys. So to just establish the network communication, they have laid the cables underneath the ocean over here, guys. From one country to another country, they have laid the ocean. Okay, if I give you a small example, when we take internet for our house, okay, we take internet for our house and we give the connection from one house to another house. Okay, if you are purchasing small 4 or 5 meter cable, you will be spending 500 to 600 rupees, right? Normal internet cable, right? Over here they are using high fiber optic cable, and they are not giving it for 5 to 6 meters, they are laying this for millions of kilometers, guys. They are connecting it from one continent to another continent over here. So you can imagine how big the network is over here, right? We are running huge servers, and to manage that huge servers, we are having huge networks over here. Okay, and maintaining and running this is not a small task, guys. It is because of Microsoft. Okay, you have a maintenance of a huge cost over here. See, this is how they are maintaining over here like this. Okay, maintaining these cables underneath the water is not a lesser cost, guys. It's a huge cost for them. It is capable of Microsoft because Microsoft is spending billions of dollars for maintaining and managing this network for us, right? And if you're thinking that this is the latest thing which they have did, they are actually laying this cable since 7 years now, guys. So since about before 10 years only, they have started planning for the cloud. Okay, so that is what the Microsoft has planned for us. Okay, it's almost a 10 years ago they have started for planning for the cloud. They have started working on this project, and now the complete network is ready and we are using this network for us. Okay, why Azure has laid so much big network? Because it is wanting to use it for us, guys. We have to use this network. You have to use this network and you have to connect to US data center. or UK data center or Australia data center. So you will be connecting to these many data centers, and they have laid these cables. It's not a small job, guys. It took many years for them to establish this network, and every year they are spending billions of dollars. And not only spending money, getting permission from each and every country is again a big task over here, guys. This is possible because of Microsoft, because it's already a brand. Every company would be going for asking permissions, but Microsoft is already a international brand. So every country, they want to have the data center of Microsoft in their country, right? That is how the big the company is, and that is how the big Azure they have created over here, guys. Azure is not at all a small thing, guys. It is spent with the billions of dollars, and it is spread across each and every country, guys, across the world. Okay, so the tool which you are running, it's itself is a big technology, guys, over here, right? So now from the Azure we came to an understanding that whatever servers which you have to run, okay, over here you see servers, storage, network, data center, database, everything whatever you are running over here, the entire thing will be taken care by Azure over here, guys. You can not only run your servers or data setups or any storages, you can not only run, these are very small things what Azure can do, guys. Okay, these are very small things what Azure can do. Azure is capable of running an entire company over here onto this portal, guys. Okay, if you see this Azure portal, right, this is our Azure portal, and going forward I'll show you guys how to create an account on Azure portal as well. Okay, so the Azure portal which you see over here, this Azure portal, it looks very simple, right? They have designed it very simple, but this particular simple portal is very powerful portal over here, guys. So this portal is capable of running an entire company. It can run a company as big as YouTube also, guys. You can not only simply run some small servers or databases, it is capable of running entire company over here, guys. So Azure, okay, is a very big platform over here for us, guys, right? Now, okay, so now you know that for running servers, database, for these things you need server, and for this we need Azure over here, and we are using Azure for managing and maintaining all these services. All these facilities are given by Azure. Then where is DevOps coming into picture? Okay, what is DevOps over here? Okay, so let me tell you one thing clearly, that Azure is a different tool and DevOps is a different side. Okay, Azure is where you are getting your servers, you're getting your security, you're getting your network, you're getting your storage, all those components you are getting it from Azure. Then where is DevOps coming into picture? What is DevOps for us? How Azure and DevOps are coming together? Okay, so to understand that, first we have to understand what is DevOps, guys. Okay, and DevOps is nothing but, it's the name DevOps came from two different team names, guys, actually. So we have development team and we have operations team, right? So combining and taking these two letters, from development team we have taken the word dev, and from operations team we have taken the word OPS. Okay, so combining these two things, we are having dev plus ops is DevOps. Okay, and developers only, don't think that they are only developers only, guys. Okay, testers are also part of this. So our developers and our testers are part of this, guys. Okay, so when we are saying developers plus testers are in the team over here, right? So good. So when you see the two teams are coming together, right, and they are working together, now what are the advantages that which we are getting with DevOps? So why we have to switch to DevOps? Okay, so to understand this, let me tell you a small example, guys, and let me tell you that you people are already using DevOps in your daily life. In your daily life, you people are using DevOps. Every day you people are using DevOps. Okay, how I will tell you. Okay, if you, okay, see that why we need DevOps. Okay, so every one of us are using smartphones now, right? And most of us are using, okay, Android mobiles, and some of us are using iOS devices, right? And when you see on Android devices, you will have Play Store, and on iOS devices, on Apple devices, you will have iOS, right? where you will be having App Store. So using Play Store and App Store, what you people are doing, guys? You people are downloading the mobile apps, right? Okay, we are downloading our mobile apps, and you are downloading Flipkart, YouTube, okay, Uber, Ola, all these apps you are downloading and you people are using it, right? And WhatsApp is also there. Okay, you people are regularly using WhatsApp, right? So if you observe one thing, guys, when you are using Play Store and App Store and when you are downloading WhatsApp, okay, every 10 to 15 days WhatsApp will give you an update, guys, right? Every 10 to 15 days WhatsApp will give you one update. What you will do, you will again download it, you will again install it, and again you will use it, right? Again 10 to 15 days WhatsApp will give you one update, again you will download it, install it, again you will use it, right? So for every update which you are downloading, okay, so every update which you are downloading over here, with an every update you are getting one new feature, guys. Actually, why you are downloading every update? Because with every update you are getting one new feature, right? So before in WhatsApp we did not have group calling support, now it is there. Before in WhatsApp we didn't have PDF reading support, now it is there. So slowly what is WhatsApp doing? WhatsApp is slowly improving their application, they are slowly giving the updates over here, right? One by one they are giving the updates, and we are downloading that updates and we are using it, right? Very good. Now for the same updates which you are getting, guys, if I tell you to wait for 3 months, will you wait for that update for 3 months? If I tell you to wait for 6 months for one update, will you wait for 6 months for that one update? Right? Obviously we will not wait now, right? So before DevOps came into picture, for the older processes, guys, we used to have waterfall model, we used to have SDLC models. In those models, we used to wait for about 3 to 6 months. In worst cases, we used to wait for 1 year also for one update. For one feature, we used to wait for 1 year to 6 months for one feature, guys, in older methods. Now with DevOps, what is happening, with DevOps, our development team and our operations team, they have came together over here. So the gap between the teams have been reduced over here, and regularly we are doing the updates. Okay, what is the DevOps rule? The first DevOps rule is to give regular updates to our customers. We have to give regular updates in our Play Store and App Store. Okay, so if you have a cycle of about 10 days, every 10 days you have to give an update. The update should be smaller. Again, the second DevOps rule is whatever update you are sending to your Play Store and App Store, that update have to be in smaller in size. You should not send huge update. You should never send a huge update over here, because what is the problem with huge update? Your app will become unstable, right? Stability will not be there. So to manage the stability and to manage the efficiency, you have to give smaller updates. You give smaller updates, but you have to give regular updates. So what will happen, that smaller updates which you are giving in 1 year, that will become altogether a very big update for them, guys. It will become a very big update, right? So in a year you are not updating one time, so don't give bigger updates, give smaller updates. So with smaller updates your app will be more stable, guys. It will have more stability, the working functionality will be much better if you are releasing smaller updates over here. And that smaller updates have to be given to you in a regular cycle over here. Every 10 to 15 days you deploy, they will test it, again you will use it, you will install, you will use it, and again they will test it. So this cycle is going on. Every 10 days they are down giving the update, you people are downloading, using it, testing it, again they are giving one update, again you people are downloading it, using it. So regular updates is the first DevOps rule. There no need to wait for 3 months or 6 months like older setup. Okay, and more stability to our app is given with this, more stability, right? So you people are already using DevOps, guys. So the process which you are installing and downloading and using your mobile apps, this is because of DevOps model only, guys. Because of the DevOps model, we are getting new features very fast in the market. So that is the one of the major reason that why every company, they want to move it to DevOps side. They want to develop their website using DevOps model. They want to develop their mobile app using DevOps model. They want to develop their product using DevOps model. So with DevOps model, what is the advantage they are getting? They are releasing the faster updates over here. your teams are working together. So with this process, if you are following the DevOps rules and the DevOps principles, you will be giving a much better stable product to your customers, right? So that is what DevOps is doing, you guys. Okay, so DevOps is not a software itself, guys. Okay, again I'm telling this thing, DevOps is not a software over here, guys. Okay, DevOps is a procedure, DevOps is a method. Okay, DevOps is the way you are doing the things. DevOps is set of rules. Using this procedure you will develop your software. Okay, so DevOps is bigger than software. Actually, using DevOps you are building your softwares. Using DevOps process you are setting up your things. Using DevOps process you are creating all the setups, right? And these many advantages are there which are majorly used by companies. So that is the reason why every company they want to move to the DevOps side. Okay, so if someone asks you that what is DevOps, DevOps is a process, guys. DevOps is a procedure. DevOps is a method. Using this process, you will develop your softwares. Using these methods, you will create your products. Whatever you are doing, implement a DevOps model. You will get a faster releases. You will get better products, and your teams will be working together as well, right? So for a better management and for the better efficiency, we are utilizing DevOps. And in the DevOps, okay, in DevOps, you will be learning the tools such as Kubernetes, Docker, Terraform, Azure pipelines, Jenkins pipelines, Git, Bitbucket, SonarQube, JFrog, Maven. All these are the DevOps tools, guys. Okay, using these DevOps tools we are going for a faster delivery. Using these DevOps tools we are managing everything in a continuous integration and a continuous delivery method. Okay, I hope you people have heard about the term CI/CD. So CI/CD is one of the major factors for DevOps for us, guys. Okay, CI/CD will help you to run your products or to manage your products in a much more efficient way. Continuously, we are developing, we are working on it, and we are delivering to our customers over here. Continuity is there. Okay, so continuous delivery and continuous deployment is what we are achieving with our DevOps model, right? So when you are having these many benefits, okay, which are the major reasons for us for moving to DevOps? Right now, okay, so now what is Azure is giving over here, guys? Azure is giving you the servers, Azure is giving you network, Azure is giving you security, Azure is giving you storage, and DevOps is giving you the procedure for managing all these tools and for utilizing all these tools and utilizing all your teams for coming all together. And when Azure and DevOps they are coming together, it's a deadly combination for technology, guys. It's a deadly combination for a technology because Azure makes everything to be faster. The DevOps principles and DevOps rules and DevOps procedure is to make everything quite faster in a continuous integrated, in a continuous deployment way. Coming to these two stuffs, when we are combining these two things, you will be having a very better product in the marketplace. Okay, so the product efficiency you see with these particular things, it would be delivered with a faster time, and it will be delivered with the super quality, and it will be delivered with high security over here, guys. Okay, so this is a deadly combination, and with Azure and DevOps, okay, the companies are adopting for these ones. And even though it is giving you so many features, guys, again I'm telling, with so many features, when you are getting these many benefits, still costing wise it is less only, guys. If you don't use DevOps model, you have to pay more, and you will not get these many features also. If you don't go for Azure, you have to pay more, and you will not get these many features also. But if you are going for Azure cloud, and if you are taking for the DevOps model, you will be paying less, but you will be getting more and more benefits for us, guys. More and more features, more security, more reliability will be there, especially from the Azure and the DevOps model, right? So that is the reason why Azure DevOps is trending so much in the market, guys. These are the reasons. You people are practically using it. You people are day by day, you people are using it over here every day. So this is happening because of our Azure DevOps cycle, guys, right? So whatever updates which you are getting onto your mobile devices, it is because of our DevOps model only. right? Okay, so now we are clear with what Azure and DevOps are doing over here, how they are coming up together, and they are making our product development, our software development, okay, our enterprise development to be efficiently running over here, right? Fine. Now, when you are having all these benefits and all, okay, your companies are moving to that, and we are getting a very good technology over here, guys. So Azure is not a tool, guys, it's a technology. You are learning a technology. Okay, so tool might be there for 2 or 3 years, but technology will be there up in the market for many years. Okay, so all together we are learning a technology over here, and every day, okay, we'll be working morely onto the practical side only, guys. Today I've shown you the, okay, pictorial view or the diagrammatical view. From tomorrow's session we'll be actually creating the servers onto our Azure platform, guys. I'll show you guys how to create a sample server onto our Azure cloud platform. Okay, so the platform which you see over here, this is our Azure platform, right? So on this portal, I will show you guys how to create a simple virtual machine over here. Okay, so you can see over here, it is telling you that to create a Linux machines or to create Windows machines, we have to go for Azure Virtual Machines portal. So this is a portal where we will be creating our servers. You see this portal to be very simple and very, okay, neat and clean, right? But this is a very powerful portal, guys. Okay, how much cost saving you are doing over here? Around 72 to 80% cost you are saving, guys, by using Azure servers, by using Azure virtual machines. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be showing you guys how to create an Azure account, and then after showing you guys how to create an Azure account, then I will be going forward for creating a simple machine on this Azure platform, guys. Okay, I'll not create a huge server. I will start with a small basic thing. I will create the laptop for you guys in the virtual machines. I will create a simple laptop on our Azure portal, guys. As you people are using laptops, right? The basic laptop I will be creating on Azure, guys. And you people know that in the next upcoming next 4 to 5 years, we will be using our laptops also in the cloud only, guys. You people will not be purchasing laptops physically. You will not be taking laptops from Dell or Lenovo or these things. You will be using the laptops from cloud platform. In the cloud you will be running your laptops, and we'll be using Azure cloud and Azure cloud portals for running your laptops or running any machine, guys. We'll be using the Azure portal. Okay, now, okay, so one more thing, every day we'll be having our session from morning 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, guys, and all these sessions that which we are taking over here, it will be recorded. You will be getting the recording each and every day, and after 5 years again, if you want to see anything from the recording or any particular topic from the recording, you can see over here, guys. So these recordings will be available to you even after 5 years or 10 years, guys. It will be there for you forever, actually. It will be there in your G drives, and it will be available to you in your own Google accounts only, guys. Okay, so you can see the recordings, it will be there for you, right? And we will be having one WhatsApp group, guys, and in that WhatsApp group every day, okay, how we'll be doing our trainings is every day I will be doing one task over here, guys. I'll be showing you task. For example, tomorrow I'm creating a sample machine, right? I'll be creating this machine, okay, in a live class, okay, in a live environment. I'll be creating this machine. Again, I'll be giving you the task, and you people have to create the similar kind of a machine by the end of the day. Okay, if you are getting any doubts or if you are getting stuck at any point, you would be pinging me on that WhatsApp group. Sir, I'm stucking at this point, or I'm stucking at this particular step. Okay, sir, I'm unable to do this thing. You just post me the screenshot in the group, or you give me your questions in the group. I'll be sending you the solutions over there. Okay, I'll be giving you the solutions over there, that how to overcome that issue, how to bypass that issue. If you know one time that how to overcome that issue, next time if that issue comes, you will be doing it by yourself. This is the learning process, actually. This is the way how you have to know how to work on the Azure and DevOps side. Okay, so this is the way that how we'll be working over here, guys. Okay, so you will be doing it by hands-on on by yourself on your Azure accounts, because we'll be creating Azure accounts for each and every one. So you will be doing your task onto your Azure accounts, and you will be completing your tasks by yourself only, guys. Once you have started doing the things, you will be getting a lot of interest onto this subject, because it's a very interesting subject, guys. It's a very interesting subject, and it's a very high demand subject, guys. You'll be getting one of the highest salaries and pays onto the Azure cloud compared to any other technologies. Now today, if you search it on, okay, any portal, or if you go to Naukri and if you search, this is one of the highest paid technology now, guys, onto your set. Okay, if you just search for Azure, and if you see, okay, onto any side, Azure DevOps, you will be seeing that Azure has the more number of opportunities with one of the highest pay scales over here, guys. Right now, so we are learning a technology which is highly in demand, high with opportunities, and more in terms of pay scale over here, guys. Right now, okay, so we'll be learning in a way that you will be doing as a hands-on by yourself, guys, onto your accounts. Okay, we'll be learning in that way, we'll be doing the things in that way practically, guys. Morely it would be onto the practical side. Okay, so this is how our learning process is. Tomorrow for a project, if you want to do any task, you would be completing the task already over here in our sessions. It will not look new to you over there. You will be doing the same thing over there, and will be implementing the same thing over here as well. I'll be giving you the similar kind of task, because as a team lead, what kind of task I'm giving to my team, I'll be giving the similar kind of task over here, guys. You'll be having that company environment over here. Right? Fine, guys. Okay, so if you are having any questions, guys, okay, please ask your questions.